Everyone knew I was a total pushover for my wife, Alara Sinclair. But tonight, right in front of her, I kissed another woman. It went down at the company's annual gala. During the party games, my wife chose to take a dare instead of answering a question. Her dare? Pass a drink mouth to mouth to a guy. She didn't think twice. She picked her little boy toy assistant, Brooks Miller. A whole minute went by before they came up for air. There was even a thin string of spit hanging between them. Round 2, the bottle landed on me. I took the dare too. My dare? Kiss someone of the opposite sex for 30 seconds. I smiled. I turned and kissed the billionaire CEO sitting right next to me. Time froze. 30 seconds. Not long, but it felt like forever. Then the VIP lounge went off. Holy crap. Did I just see that? Am I too drunk? He kissed her. He kissed Valerie Prescott right in front of Alara. The guy's lost his mind. Look at Alara's face. Oh man, this is priceless. The whole room lost it. Gasps, screams, fists pounding tables, glass shattering. All of it one deafening roar. Alara shoved Brooks off her, went pale, then flushed bright red and jabbed a shaking finger at me. Cassian Reed, what the hell are you doing? You've got the nerve to cheat right in my face. Let go of her. Who do you think you are? I'll kill you. Brooks looked shocked and pissed too, though behind his eyes there was a flash of smugness. Cassian, you're dead. You know who Miss Prescott is? CEO of the Prescott Group, worth billions. You're just some sad loser your wife keeps around. A kept man. You're not fit to touch her pinky finger. You must have a death wish. Time was up. I lifted my head and let Valerie go. She stepped back, hand over her mouth, cheeks bright red. You, she stared at me, voice a little hoarse, like she couldn't believe it. I gave her a small, apologetic smile but stayed calm. Sorry, it was just a dare. Alara's scream nearly blew out my eardrums. Cassian Reed! I turned to her. CEO Sinclair, weren't we playing truth or dare? I took the dare, so I got to pick who I kissed. Something wrong with that? Alara was shaking so hard she could barely speak. You took a dare? Who gave you permission? You worthless piece of trash. Oh? I raised an eyebrow, voice dripping with sarcasm. So now you know the rules? Then what was it when you bailed on your question earlier, knocked back 3 shots, and jumped straight to a dare? Rules only let you quit when it's you? Alara had nothing. Her face got even uglier, so she doubled down. Cassian, if you're drunk, go home. Don't stick around here embarrassing me. I'm not drunk, I shrugged, playing it innocent. I'm just following your lead. If you can take a dare to kiss your assistant Brooks, why can't I take one to kiss Valerie Prescott? Are the rules just for you? Or is this one of those deals where the big shots can burn the place down, but the little guy can't even light a match? Bullshit. Alara lost it completely. She grabbed a wine glass off the table and chucked it at me. Cassian Reed, you're a goddamn psycho. You're only doing this to get under my skin. You eat my food, live in my house, spend my money. What gives you the right to talk back to me? To touch another woman? The glass flew past my ear and shattered on the wall behind me. The booth went quiet. Her blow-up had everybody spooked. I didn't move, didn't even blink. I just stared her down cold. Alara, let's get 2 things straight. 1, I have never spent a single dime of your Sinclair money. 2, my eyes moved over her, then Brooks, then back, and I said each word slow and cold. Who I touch is my business. Same as who you kiss is yours. We're even. Even? Even? Alara acted like she just heard the funniest joke on earth. She pointed at Valerie, then at me, voice shrill. Cassian, take a look in the mirror. You're nothing but a lapdog the Sinclairs keep around. A doormat. I say jump, you ask how high. And now you think you can bite the hand that feeds you? The execs around us wore all kinds of looks, most just there for the show. Exactly. Cassian, you've gone way too far. Brooks finally found his moment. He propped up Alara, who was swaying with rage, and pointed at me all self-righteous. CEO Sinclair's been more than good to you, and instead of being grateful, you pull this disgusting stunt in public? You humiliated her and harassed another woman. Are you even human? That got the crowd going. He's right. What a piece of garbage. Just a trophy husband living off his wife. Where does he get the nerve? CEO Sinclair, have Miss Prescott call the cops. Sue him for harassment. Throw him in jail. Valerie Prescott had stood quietly beside me the whole time. She opened her mouth to say something, but I stopped her with a small wave. When Valerie didn't react, Alara pulled out her phone cold as ice. Cassian Reed, since you're asking for it, don't blame me for playing dirty. She dialed. Manager King? I'm up in the rooftop ballroom. Somebody's harassing Miss Prescott. Yes, it's serious. Get security up here right now. She hung up and looked at me like I was a dead man walking. You're about to find out what happens when I stop being nice. Brooks was smirking too, like he could already picture me getting dragged out. The onlookers shook their heads. As far as they were concerned, I was done. I didn't move. Soon the doors flew open, and security guards in black poured in, led by a big, beefy, middle-aged guy. CEO Sinclair! Miss Prescott! Everybody okay? Manager King rushed over to Alara, practically bowing. It's him! Alara pointed at me. He harassed Miss Prescott. Get him out of here, then call the police. Yes, ma'am, Manager King barked, waving his guys forward. Grab him! A few guards started closing in. Touch him and see what happens. A cool, musical voice cut through the room, carrying an authority nobody could argue with. Valerie Prescott. She stepped between me and the guards, eyes like ice. Everybody froze. Manager King's hand stopped in midair. The guards traded looks, too scared to move. Alara and Brooks stood there, stunned. Miss Prescott, you... Alara frowned, confused. Valerie didn't even glance at her. She spoke to Manager King, spelling out every word. Manager King, Cassian Reed is my friend. What just happened with my okay. Nobody harassed anybody. What? Manager King was totally lost, looking from Alara to Brooks, no idea what to do. You're okay? Alara shrieked, like she'd heard something impossible. Valerie Prescott, have you lost it? He's a useless deadbeat who lives off me. How is he your friend? What is he to you? What is he? Valerie finally turned to Alara. Those eyes, usually so soft and smiling, were sharp and freezing now. Alara Sinclair, who do you think you are? A married woman kissing another guy in public, and you're the one throwing a fit? Valerie's presence shut Alara up cold. You? The crowd was frozen, brains flat out stalled. Brooks's eyes darted around, and he started stirring the pot on the spot. Cassian, you and Miss Prescott, have you two been messing around behind everyone's backs? You shameless trash. Slap. I backhanded him across the face. Sorry, but I'm nothing like you. I don't live off women. The suck-ups who usually kissed Brooks's ass started jeering. Huh, listen to him talk big. He's just a Sinclair lapdog. A trophy husband mocking an assistant? Now that's embarrassing, right? Everybody here earned their spot with real skill. He's the only one eating off a woman, and now he's biting back? I stayed calm. Sorry, let me jump in for a sec. It's not just Brooks Miller I look down on. Brooks let out a nasty little laugh. Oh, so now you admit you're wrong? Tell you what, let me smack you 10 times, then crawl over and lick my shoes, and maybe I'll think about. I raised a finger and wagged it, cutting him off. No. What I mean is, I look down on every single one of you, equally. Alara was so mad she started laughing. Big talk, Cassian. Anyone listening would think you run Sinclair Global. Well, since you're so high and mighty, I'll give you what you want today. Sinclair Global doesn't keep useless trash around. Pack your crap and get out. I narrowed my eyes. And what's that supposed to mean? Brooks smirked and slapped a piece of paper against my chest. Kissing another woman in front of your wife and still trying to freeload? Did your mother teach you nothing? So that was the play. I let out a soft laugh and signed the divorce papers right there. Then I looked at Alara and Brooks. Morals, huh? I paused, my eyes going hard. A married woman who kisses her assistant in public, and an assistant who climbed the ladder by kissing ass while drooling over his boss. You two want to lecture me about morals? You got any to spare? You? Alara and Brooks both went pale. Cassian, quit making stuff up. Brooks jumped up. CEO Sinclair and I are innocent. You're just a bitter, insecure freak who sees dirt everywhere. Innocent? Now that was funny. Mr. Miller, want me to remind you how long you spent in Alara's private office last Wednesday at 11 p.m.? Or how you snuck into her room on the company retreat? Oh, and the baby Alara accidentally lost. Who was the father again? Shut up! Brooks went white as a sheet and cut me off, loud. Cassian, stop spreading lies. I'll sue you for defamation. Alara panicked too, screaming at the top of her lungs. Cassian, Reed, shut your mouth. One more word and I'll rip your tongue out. Lies or not, you both know the truth. I looked at them cold. Alara, I put up with you for a long time. Did you really think you were being slick? That I was some blind, deaf husband out of a movie? You think I'm an idiot? I looked around the room at the same people who'd just been calling for my arrest. And all of you, acting so righteous while you kiss up to whoever's on top. You think Sinclair Global got where it is because of freeloaders like you? Cassian, you arrogant son of a bitch. An exec who'd always hated me slammed the table. A guy living off a woman doesn't get to talk. Sinclair Global belongs to CEO Sinclair. It's got nothing to do with you. Get the hell out. Get out! Security, where are you? Throw him out. The crowd's anger flared back up. All of it pointed at me. Watching me become public enemy number one, Alara's face twisted into a nasty, satisfied grin. See that, Cassian? This is what happens when you cross me. Get on your knees and beg right now, and maybe I'll let you stay on as my watchdog. Otherwise, I'll make sure you can't survive in this city. Her face, all twisted up with rage and triumph, looked like a stranger's. I was just tired. I pulled out my phone. The second it connected, a warm, chummy, middle-aged voice came through. Hey Cassian, what's up? Why you calling your old man? I curled my lip into a smile. Alara and her assistant just made out right in front of me. She cheated on me in public. Oh, and she told me to get on my knees and be her dog, or she'd run me out of town. The other end went dead silent. It lasted maybe 2 seconds. What? What did you just say? That ungrateful girl. Take it easy, sir. I'll be waiting. Before I could finish, Brooks snatched the phone out of my hand. Hey, you the guy this loser called? Still playing pretend, huh? On the other end, Arthur Sinclair was stunned. Probably hadn't been talked to like that in decades. You that damn assistant? Brooks laughed, mocking. Cut the crap, old man. Just get down here and watch us kick this boy toy out. Even a few feet away, I could hear the roar through the phone. Fine, I'm on my way, Brooks scoffed. Old geezer talks tough, doesn't he? He hung up and shot me a taunting look. I couldn't help it. I just started laughing, right then and there. Alara, you've wanted a divorce for a long time, haven't you? Well, today you got it. Alara froze, like she couldn't believe I was the one saying it. A flash of joy crossed her face, and got swallowed up by suspicion. Divorce? So you finally figured out you can't keep faking it? Fine, but don't think you're getting 1 cent of the Sinclair money. No alimony, nothing. And all those years living in my house, eating my food, you're paying back every last bit. Her words cut off as the doors burst open.